Have you ever wondered why you eat less, work out more, and still can't seem to lose weight? Maybe you've tried cutting out entire food groups, counting every calorie, or following the latest trend that promises quick results. Yet somehow, after all the effort, the scale doesn't move, or worse, it climbs back up. You're not alone. Every year, more than 45 million Americans start a new diet. The weight loss industry makes over $70 billion annually, selling us the same promise that this one will finally work. But here's the truth: most people never hear most diets are built to fail. The reason isn't a lack of discipline or willpower. The reason is that most diets fight against the way your body is designed to survive. And when biology is working against you, no plan can win for long. For decades, companies have marketed weight loss as a simple math problem: eat fewer calories than you burn, and you'll shrink. But the human body is far more complex than that. It's not a calculator, it's a living, adaptive system designed to protect you from starvation. When you start restricting food, your body interprets it as a threat. Your metabolism slows down to conserve energy. Your hormones shift to make you hungrier. Your brain becomes obsessed with food. And once you inevitably give in, your body clings to every calorie, trying to rebuild the reserves it lost. What feels like a lack of self-control is actually your body doing its job, keeping you alive. This survival mechanism is why the vast majority of diets fail in the long run. According to research from Harvard Health, 85% of people regain the weight they lost within 1 year, and nearly half end up heavier than before. The process even has a name: the yo-yo effect. You lose weight fast, then gain it back faster. Each cycle makes your body more efficient at storing fat and less responsive to your efforts. Over time, it gets harder to lose weight even when you're doing the exact same things. That's because your body isn't broken. It's intelligent. It's trying to save you. Let's break down a few of the biggest myths that keep people trapped in this cycle. Myth number 1: carbs are the enemy. You've probably heard that cutting carbohydrates is the secret to getting lean. But your brain and muscles rely on carbs for energy. The problem isn't carbs, it's refined carbs. Foods like white bread, soda, and pastries spike your blood sugar and leave you craving more. Complex carbs like oats, brown rice, beans, and sweet potatoes fuel your body steadily and support your metabolism. The goal isn't to eliminate carbs, but to choose them wisely. Myth number 2: eating fat makes you fat. This one couldn't be further from the truth. Healthy fats like those in avocados, olive oil, and walnuts help regulate hormones, absorb vitamins, and keep you feeling full. When you cut out fat entirely, your body struggles to produce key hormones, your mood drops, and your skin and hair suffer. Fat isn't the enemy, it's a critical part of how your body functions. Myth number 3: the longer you fast, the faster you'll lose weight. Intermittent fasting can be useful for some people, but when taken to extremes, it backfires. Extended fasting elevates cortisol, your stress hormone, which tells your body to hold on to fat. It can also disrupt your thyroid and mess with your sleep, 2 key factors that control your metabolism. Rapid loss almost always leads to rapid regain. Now, if all that sounds discouraging, don't worry. The good news is that real, sustainable weight loss is absolutely possible. It just requires working with your body, not against it. Let's look at what actually works, based on science and common sense. Step 1. Eat enough to keep your metabolism active. Starving yourself is not sustainable. Your body needs fuel to function, and without enough calories, it goes into conservation mode. Balanced meals that include protein, healthy carbs, and good fat stabilize your blood sugar, support hormone balance, and keep your metabolism humming. Food isn't the enemy, it's information your body uses to stay alive and healthy. Step 2. Focus on real food. Ultra-processed foods confuse your hunger signals and make it almost impossible to stop eating. They're engineered to be addictive. By contrast, real, minimally processed foods teach your body how to feel satisfied again. Follow the 80-20 rule: 80% whole foods, 20% flexibility. You don't need perfection, just consistency. Step 3. Move your body, but with compassion, not punishment. Exercise isn't about burning calories, it's about reminding your body that it's safe to be strong. Walk after meals. Stretch in the morning. Take the stairs. Lift something heavy once in a while. You don't have to train like an athlete. What matters is movement that you can maintain. Step 4. Manage stress and protect your sleep. When you're exhausted or anxious, cortisol rises. High cortisol tells your body to hold on to fat and crave comfort foods. Quality sleep, meditation, and small acts of rest help reset that stress cycle. A week of consistent 7-hour nights can have more impact on your weight and mood than another crash diet ever could. Now, here's something we don't talk about enough: the psychology of dieting. Most people don't realize that dieting itself can rewire the brain in harmful ways. When you label foods as good or bad, every meal becomes a test of morality. You start to feel guilty for eating instead of grateful for nourishment. Over time, this mindset creates stress, shame, and emotional fatigue, exactly the conditions that trigger overeating. Real change starts when you let go of that guilt and rebuild trust with your body. Let's meet two people who did exactly that. Linda, 52, had been on and off diets for more than 20 years. She tried everything: keto, detox teas, fasting. Each time, she lost a few pounds and gained them back. One day, she stopped restricting. She began eating breakfast with protein, walking every morning, and sleeping earlier. 6 months later, she was 17 pounds lighter, not because she fought her body, but because she started listening to it. Jason, 38, had the opposite problem. He thought cutting carbs completely was the key. But soon, his workouts suffered, his focus dropped, and he constantly craved sugar. When he reintroduced complex carbs like oatmeal and beans, his energy soared, and the fat began to melt away without the cravings or exhaustion. And then there's Maria, 29, who realized her issue wasn't food, it was stress. She was working long hours, skipping meals, and sleeping 5 hours a night. When she started managing stress through breathing exercises, and gave herself permission to rest, her body naturally found balance. The scale finally moved, not because she tried harder, but because she stopped fighting herself. These stories share one lesson: your body wants to be healthy. It just needs the right environment to do so. If you take nothing else from this video, remember this: your body isn't the enemy. Diet culture taught us to fear it, control it, and shrink it. But your body's only goal is to keep you alive. When you respect that, everything changes. So if you're tired of endless diets, tired of counting calories, tired of blaming yourself, start here. Eat real food, move often, rest deeply, and most importantly, be patient. The process takes time, but it works. Because the truth is, you've never really failed a diet. The diet failed you. Share this video with someone who's struggling with weight loss and needs to hear this message. And don't forget to subscribe to Health Secrets for more science-based ways to live better, eat smarter, and feel your best. True health doesn't come from restriction. It comes from understanding, from compassion, and from finally trusting the incredible wisdom of your own body.